Hello everyone! So I wanted to switch it up a little bit for my channel because, I found it's really a lot of technical analysis and stock charts, and I also want to keep it interesting, keep you guys connected, know a little bit more about me, how I came to day trading, what is it about day trading that clicked for me, all that good stuff. Ever since I was little, I was never one to want to work a 9 to 5 job. I really started off as, 6, 7-year-old. I was doing lemonade stands, stuff like that, being an entrepreneur, selling pot holders to stores, selling candy in my 6th grade math class. I was figuring out the upcharging and how, if I go and I buy these blow pops in bulk and then I sell them for more, then I can upcharge and I'm actually making a profit because I'm buying in bulk. So right from the beginning, I never really had that 9 to 5 instinct within me. It was always, hey, I'm going to go out and I'm going to go do this because I want to do it, right? And like today, I went and I just demoed a garden, took out the sledgehammer, the little anvil with the little hammer to go ahead and wedge it and use it as a lever. In my mind, I really try to go ahead and believe that I can do anything I put my mind to. And that came when I first ran my first marathon back in 1999. And it really made me see that the biggest hurdles that you put forward in your life are the ones that you put in your mind, right? We all have the ability to do things that we want to do. Every day we all have the same 24 hours, and it's how we choose to use those 24 hours, right? Are we going to sit around lounging on the couch, or are we going to do something to better our lives, to better our future, to better the universe, to help other people? I think that there's nothing better than hearing how something that I might have done has impacted somebody else's life for the better. Like, there's no value on that whatsoever. There's no monetary value. Bringing joy, bringing happiness, elevating somebody else's life, to me, is the best thing that could possibly happen, because if I can help somebody, there's nothing better. Whether that's giving somebody food, clothing, teaching them how to trade and learn how to be prosperous for themselves, right? Because if somebody is just getting into trading and they're following as a sheep in the market, they're never going to be as successful as those traders that put in the hard work. And it definitely takes hard work, time, dedication, devotion to studying the market to go ahead and be prosperous in it. But like I said, for me, when I was growing up, I had really one 9 to 5 job where I was working in a bank right after college, and I was like, you know what, this isn't really for me. Then I went and I worked in a brokerage in Atlanta in the Pinnacle building right in Buckhead, and it was the end of 2000, and the dot-com bubble was happening, and I ended up taking my first layoff of my life and went ahead and went to culinary school. Why did I do that? I actually had written it down on my resume before I even got the job. I put on my resume that I wanted to do it. So I'm also a firm believer of writing down your goals. Make those goals happen for yourself. Nobody in life is going to spoon feed your goals, right? Like, you really have to go out there and you have to do the work. And it can be hard. It can be frustrating. It can create an immense amount of fear. But you know what? You can do anything that you are going to put your mind to. And I really am a strong believer of that. If somebody is sick and they want to go ahead and get better, they're going to try to give themselves rest. They're going to go ahead and take those actions, eat the proper food. Sometimes it's not always going to work. I'm thinking of extreme scenarios like cancer and stuff like that. But I also know people that have beaten cancer going to a all organic, vitamin rich diet. They've gone forward and they've been able to combat it naturally. Not saying that's the only way. It's not going to work for everybody. But in anything that you do in life, you really need to go forward and give it your 110%. There's so many people out there. There's Lewis Howes, you know, he was talking about how he wanted to write a New York Times bestseller, and he was living off of his sister's couch, right? After having a football injury. You've got Tony Robbins that had a problem with his hormones because of something that was pressing on, I forget what it was, maybe his pituitary gland or something, and so he grew an abnormally large amount. So everybody has overcome these hurdles, and really in giving up on your dreams, that's the only time that you're guaranteed to fail, is when you quit. So if you don't quit, you wake up every morning, hey, today is a new day, I've got this, I can go forward and I can do this. The reason why I came back to trading was I was 8 months pregnant. I wanted to find that solution for being able to provide for my family. And so I put in that hard work and dedication. I did it wrong in the beginning. I did not paper trade. I am okay with saying that. Guess what? I'm human. We are all human and we make errors. But if you dwell on those errors, you'll never progress forward. So just want to give you guys a little bit more glimpse of who I am behind all these technical videos. And if you guys have questions in particular that you want to hear more about my life, I'm happy to share with you. You know, like I love hearing about women that I've helped to really motivate them to get into the market. I did write my book, which was FMJ, Trust, Transition, and Trade. And it was written about female day traders because I wanted to help inspire other women to get into the trading world. It doesn't matter who you are, male or female. It's you and the market. That's ultimately what it is. If you guys really want to learn more about trading with the dark pool, come on over and join us at the Trading Pit too. It's an amazing place. Lots of positive people that are really looking to help you prosper in the market. That's my ultimate goal, is really helping people be more self-sufficient in bringing in great finances for themselves, to go ahead and kiss that 9-to-5 goodbye. I was never a 9-to-5 person. I worked in real estate. I had my own wholesale pastry business. I worked in aviation. Like I worked jobs where I could set my own hours. After I left the office world, it was so much better for me because I felt like I could get so much more done because I could create my own custom schedule. And I wasn't working within four walls with, you know, fluorescent lights, because fluorescent lights literally make me sick. I can feel the energy of those neon crystals or neon ions moving around in the lights. And to me, that is something that is not enjoyable at all. It might be perfect for some people, but honestly, the more risk that you take and the more that you go outside of your box, the more you're going to grow and the more you will surprise yourself. You'll be like, you know what? I can actually do that. I didn't think I could. And that's, again, it comes back to what you put in your mind. So try to think, you know what? I can do this if I put in the work. If I want it bad enough, I will make it happen. Try to get rid of those negative inputs in your brain, because we all had it from someone in our life, whether it was your parent, whether it's from a friend that wasn't successful. You know, they might secretly be jealous of what you're going out and you're doing in your life. So just remember that those people that really support you are going to be positive in your life. And look around at your friends. Do you have positive friends in your life? Or are these people that are always complaining about life? I know I'm sort of rambling today, but I want to go ahead and really empower you guys to be the best person you can be, the best trader you can be, and have the most happiness in your life. It really comes down to, we live each day, and if you're not happy today, what can you do to change that? All right, guys, check out more of my videos, more about me, not so much about trading as well, but if you guys have questions, shoot them in the comments below. If you've not already followed my channel, please subscribe, like, and turn on those notifications for awesome videos like this. Have a great week. Bye.